Today is September the 11th, 2024. This is Carmen bringing you your daily Bloodborne Remaster update. Known as on a Bloodborne Remaster today. In terms of gaming news, we got something kind of big to talk about for Elden Ring. So, there's a patch today for Shadow of the Erdtree, and it, changed a few weapons, but buffs, nerfs, etc. However, there was one monster nerf in there. Promised Consort Radahn has received a nerf. Now let's get the big one out of the way. The frame trap cross slash is dead. It's done. It's no more. It's no longer a frame trap. For those of you that do not know the move I am talking about, it is the one where he swings from the left, swings from the right, and then swings them both. Maybe it's right first, but you know what I mean. The one that comes out too fast to dodge both at once, or to dodge and then dodge again. That attack has been slowed down to where you can dodge one, then the other. Before, the only way to really get around it was either you do what I do, which is, hey, just kind of accept that it's going to hit you, and just, hope the terrain will save you from it on occasion. Or option B, which is base the entire fight around one attack and just dry hump his right leg, the entire time, just to make sure that attack does not hit you, which is not a fun way to play a boss. To play it in one specific way, dry humping his right leg just to make sure it can't hit you. Terrible design. And they killed it. And there were also several other nerfs to this boss. Some of his attacks, like where he jumps up in the air and sends the clones before coming down himself, he could do that and then immediately follow that up with another combo. They removed his follow-up ability, or rather they slowed it down a lot. Now he'll do that. You actually got time to hit him, and then he'll start. Or heal, or whatever you need to do. They made it where he just can't jump into another move immediately. They also did the same thing for his Blood Flame attack. He could do his Blood Flame and then immediately start another combo on you. They also made it where he cannot combo after that. That's a combo ender. And also the attack where he just does the two swords in front of him, the last hit of the cross slash, he just does that in neutral. That is also an opening now as well. He cannot combo off of that. And I think they also toned down the brightness on a lot of his AoEs and light pillars in Phase 2. They also made it where the screen nuke is much easier to get around. There's a visible circle, and I think it's a little bit smaller, so you don't have to you don't have to already be sprinting to avoid it. Because before, unless you were already sprinting, that attack was just guaranteed to hit you. You better just block it, turtle up, and get ready to take a quarter of your HP. Overall, I think that these nerfs were badly needed. This definitely does, kill a lot of the difficulty of the boss, which I think is fine. I'll take a more fun boss over a harder boss any day of the week. I haven't fought him myself since these changes, of course, but just on paper, I'm going to say this might put Millennia above Radahn in terms of difficulty now, because they did kind of remove some of the crazy stuff, which is, again, the cross-slash frame trap, just being the most unfair move ever. Pre-nerf, it was the most broken From Software boss move ever. I've now fought just about all the bosses in every single From Soft game, and I can confidently say it was the most broken move ever. It was more broken than Waterfowl Dance ever was. It was absolutely awful. The frame trap was terrible. I'm glad it's gone. Rip Bozo, you will not be missed. And overall, I'm going to say these changes are for the better. I think that, and they also slowed down some of his combos. A couple of his combos move a bit slower, and they also turned down his damage. I forgot to say that. They adjusted the hitbox on his swords, because if you don't know, he was I don't know if it was a bug or if it was intentional, but the hitbox on the tip of his sword was a foot longer than the blade, and I think they fixed that. And they also toned down his damage a little bit. They toned it down just a little bit. So overall, I think these changes are for the better. Like I said, this probably means he's not the hardest boss in the game anymore, but if he's more fun to fight this way, which it seems like he is, he definitely seems more in line with the fun Souls bosses. Again, I have not fought him since these changes, but these definitely seem more fun after these changes, 100%. So I'm actually kind of excited to fight him again. Maybe he's, maybe this bumps Radahn up 4 tiers, because I had him in the meh tier for bosses. Maybe this pushes him into great, man, because they slowed his ass down a lot, dude. They slowed him down. They took away his most stupid BS move in his entire kit. They added a lot more punish windows, because it kind of sucked to have to fight the boss for 10 minutes and then poke him once or heal. You can either heal or use your one punish window that you get every 3 minutes to do a poke. I think these changes were definitely for the better. They needed to be done. People are going to cry about it. I myself did beat it pre-patch, and I would never do that again. But yeah, people are going to cry about it, say they ruined it. Same thing they did with Star Scourge Radahn, which, if I'm correct, all they did with Star Scourge Radahn was fix it where his hitboxes were not completely broken. So yeah, I'm very excited to fight him myself. Seems like a better boss now. Anyways, we spent about 5 minutes talking about Radahn changes, but hopefully that's okay. We're going to be live with Dark Souls 2 tomorrow. We're going to be finishing up the entire game of Dark Souls 2. That is the Burnt Ivory King DLC, as well as just fighting Throne Watcher, Throne Defender, Nashandra, and Aldia. So yeah, excited to finish DS2. Loving that game a lot. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. No news on a Bloodborne Remaster today. That's been your daily Bloodborne Remaster update for September the 11th, 2024.